In order to paint convincing grapes, you need to know how to paint translucent spheres. So I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. I have a lot of practice painting grapes, and I want to show you the technique that I use to paint grapes, really of any color. I'm going to start with alizarin crimson. It's a very, very dark red. And I take a larger brush, basically cover the middle of the grape. You don't have to worry about any of the edges with this alizarin crimson. Now, you can do this in any order, but I'm going to take a lighter version of that crimson. So in this case, it's something like a magenta mixed with white. You can use any color as long as it's lighter. And just cover the bottom right all the way to the edge. That's because the light source will be coming from the top left. So the reason why this is lighter is because it's reflected light. This will help us establish a translucent look. And I'm blending it in here, not too carefully. I take a lighter color that is more saturated, so there's no white in it. In this case, I have a pink, and I'm covering a lot of that first color. Again, taking another highly saturated color. In this case, I have a cadmium red light, and I'm painting over just the top on the left side. That's because, of course, the light source is coming from that top left. And then with a very, very light orange, I'm painting just this middle spot. I'll be putting a highlight on in just a moment. But that's the basic idea. Now that you have all the colors down, without cleaning your brush at all, you're just going to very, very gently, very lightly run that brush over the whole thing. And this will bring some of each of the colors into all of the other areas. Now with a dark color, like purple, dioxazine purple, I'm just going to go over the very far outside edge that is facing away from the light. This is going to help me create a rounded form. It's a little more purple now. All the way just around the outside, again in the area that's facing away from the light source. That's on the bottom left. And now it's time for some highlights. I'm going to take some white and a little bit of yellow, and I'm going to put just a touch of it without blending it in. This is really important. You don't need to blend any of this in. Just put that on the top left side, and I'll add a little bit more of that dark on the bottom right. You can just very gently blend those colors in. Remember, you don't need to wash your brush or clean your brush in between, because all of these colors are warm colors. Really, you end up with muddy colors when you're mixing warm and cool colors. In this case, they're all warm colors. I added a few really, really dark spots just on top of the grape to make it even more convincing. So that's going to be it. Thank you to all of my patrons for supporting me in the way you do.